What up? Done. Skip. Close. Anybody hear me at this point? How good is the audio good? If the audio's good, can I get a thumbs up? Let me know when the audio's good. Audio good? All right. Well, we're here again. We're absolutely here again because of the same old BS that I had to hear from. It doesn't matter where I go. It's like Umar can't get a break because he's always doing something. What did he do? What did he do this time? Oh, let's harpen back, shall we? Let's harpen back to when he was in Atlanta and some mysterious woman. We don't know who this woman is. We don't know where she came from. The only thing we know is she walked up to the stage, threw a book bag, and said, "I met you last night." And it didn't. And do we even give a damn? Oh, y'all care the most. Oh, it only matters to y'all. The unconscious community. The unconscious community that fights with each other all day, right? Okay. All right. Take it. Be safe out there. Be safe. The unconscious community that doesn't talk about nothing else, doesn't try to into anything, doesn't venture into anything else. Right now, y'all talking about each other like cats and dogs. I swear to God, you give a nigga a bone, he gonna chase a car. He gonna chase cars. Dog eat dog world. This is a dog eat dog world. I don't know. I said it before and I'll say it again. Brother Umar, if you're listening, and I know you are listening, sell the school. Get it all fixed up. Get profit. Get get a profit for it. See if anybody would take it, and if anybody takes it, sell it to a white man. White man can give you the most money for it, get the most cluck for your buck for it. Just fix it up, sell it, and get the hell up out of there. Take your money to Sydney somewhere, Sydney, Ghana, somewhere else. Just go ahead and just take the money and run, man. Because as far as I'm concerned, I get sick and tired of it, and I know he's sick and tired of it too. But he's just moving. He's moving forward with it. He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna paint this. He's gonna paint the school. Well, first he's got to put those ceiling tiles back up. Get all that stuff out the way. Then he's gonna start painting. Then he's gonna put some furniture in there. He's gonna start putting the desk and everything in proper order, and then that's it. He ain't got to do a damn thing else. But after a week, we still want to harp it back. Even my old sector wants to know where this nigga been, how many women he done screwed. He go from state to state, city to city, country to country, and he has a whole bunch of women with him. Really? Really? I know you went to lectures. Guess what? I went to lectures too, my guy. And guess what? When he went to his car, he went to his car. He took his ass back to his hotel. And I ain't seen nobody but his entourage with him. But even if he had a broad in the car, so what? So what? If he didn't get nobody, as long as he didn't get nobody pregnant, as long as he ain't got no priors on him, as long as he's not convicted, who gives a shit? Who cares? You're the only one that's busybody that will come up on a fucking live stream and just say, yo, Umar doing wrong. He's doing wrong in the community. He been to Jamaica too. Bless up, fam. All my Jamaicans, bless up, bless up. It's like you got one foot in the door. It's like you got one foot in the door, one foot out the door. I mean, which one is it, my nigga? At this point, which one is it? We're gonna take our foot out the door, we're gonna take a foot in the door. And then I gotta hear Tasha K's stupid ass. Tasha K, don't you have unfinished business that you need to take care of? Like, say, $4 million. Boy, you had four. I wish I had the thing up there. $4 million. That you owe to Cardi B. Where did I put that sound cable? Where did I put that shit at? Oh, I'll put it up here. Bear with me. Where did I put it? No, that's a picture. Oh, it's down here.
Why the blue fuck would you ask something like that dumb?
Oh man,
Why is it
crazy? We just fall for anything. Give a nigga an inch, he wanna run a mile. So Angryman. I mean, brother has his opinions, but more likely he's wrong on this one. Or I wouldn't say he was wrong on this one. He was all the way wrong, but he was. Let's just say he's speculating. He's speculating because I guess he has no other content that he has to do. But he's never had any respect for Dr. Umar. He's never had any respect for Dr. Umar. I don't think he has ever had any respect for Kevin Samuels. Oops. I mean, we all want to be the big dog, right? We all want to be the big dog. I understand that. And when he passed away, were you the big dog then? We won't, because it's not about you. It's about who is putting their foot forward and not taking any steps backwards. We can't continuously do this. He does this to himself. How? By snapping pictures with females. So you want him to snap pictures with males all day? I'm gonna need my homie D Darrell to jog my, just give me some insight of what he's talking about here, because I'm confused. Do you want him to not take pictures with females? Because that's what he does. He takes pictures with everybody. They line up, as you well know. They all line up. I line up, we sign autographs, whatever, we take pictures, and then we sit there, and if he invites us somewhere, or if he doesn't invite us somewhere, that's it. We still arguing back over who the hell this fat Cayman Island bitch was. Let me stop. And people, and on a serious note, people who don't deserve, that don't need to be talking, don't deserve to be talking or be up on panels and start yapping at the gums. I ain't gonna say who it is, but she was just up in D Darrell's panel. I was like, don't you have problems of your own? Weren't you just roasted like a couple of days ago? Let's not harpen back to the fact that every time you pick on somebody and they ain't said not a damn thing about you, I mean, that looks bad on you. So I suggest you keep that trap shut. I ain't mentioning no names because I don't know. I have no idea. No, but he can't handle it. He's in the conscious community. So what? He's single. He's not. Is he married? Is he married? I'm wondering. Is he married? Is he married? No, he's not married. He's married to two queens. That's a farce. That's a farce. If a nigga ain't about handling this business, he has to stay. According to some people, he has to stay in this particular spot right here, and he can't move. Who the fuck is you? Who in the fuck is you? Who the hell is you? Man, there's a 47-year-old man putting in work. Who the hell is we? That is crazy. So it's and I mean, so we gonna go back. We're gonna go harping back to when I first heard of Brother Umar. I mean, there were more women than men coming to his lectures. Ain't that what it usually is? I mean, on this planet, ain't there more women than there on this particular planet? Ain't there more women than men? Uh, if you do the math, ain't there like a 3% difference? So let's just say there's 13 million black women to 10 million black men, right? Aren't they going to show up in droves versus the men in most of his lectures? I mean, I guess. So wouldn't you expect somebody to have some type of influence or some type of crush or any of that type of natures type stuff with Dr. Umar? Please tell me. But we don't say nothing when you know all these hip hop artists and these white rappers say the word nigger. We ain't quick to check them because they're a part of the community. They're white rappers. They're a part of our community. Oh, really? Okay. So, at any point, here it is, Angryman. Now, I respect the brother's work. He has a good work ethic, but he's never had respect for Dr. Umar. And I let some shit slide. I can't let this slide, bro. I cannot let this slide because you've been on the brother's coattail for a very, very, very long time. And you don't, and I understand you have a low tolerance for the black community as a whole. So I'm starting to question your true colors. Not only that, I'm starting to question who you are. You are light, you little bit on the light skin side, bro. I mean, and you also do look like that dude from Black Lightning. Anybody who watches Black Lightning know what I'm talking about. The bad guy, the interpenetratable guy. The dude that look white, but he ain't white. He's actually black. The Reeve and Aligo type guy. They shouldn't call you Angry Man. They should call you Reeve and Aligo Man. Punk son bitch. Anyway, so I ain't going on the street, and I'm trying to go to bed. And Chat Lives Matter DMs me, and he goes, "Yo, Angry Man got 800 people in this chat." I'm like, okay. He's talking about Dr. Umar. Like, All right. So I check it out. No,
City with all these lectures.
no, this is Tasha K. Hold on. Wrong one. Wrong one. Let's do that again. We gonna go on her later. Let's see. We gonna harp on that ball head.
I'm going to interrupt him, see if he'll acknowledge me then. She interrupted him. How was the foundation laid? Oh, fake ass nigga. He keeps talking like he don't hear her. Now, true to form, you not gonna ignore no black woman, especially not no black woman you been intimate with. Oh no, you not gonna ignore her. So she gets up and starts walking towards the stage, repeating him again. He's still ignoring her. She gets to the stage. The security comes out. Who is that? Who is that queen? I was with you last night. You wasn't with me last night. I never seen you a day in my life.
What was the lecture about? Did the lecture have anything to do with the woman, or did the lecture have everything to do with what needed to be done as a black community as a whole? What do we usually talk about? Talking about economics when it comes to black people. We talk about the school to prison pipeline. We talk about lower income poverty. We talk about all specific things when it comes to his lecture. But lo and behold, we want to concentrate on one big woman, one big giant woman. Now, let me iterate. Out of all the women that he's supposedly, allegedly, let's just say allegedly that he's dating, right? What the fuck would he want to be with a woman like that? Now I've seen. Let's harpen back to the conscious stripper, right? Let's harpen back on that. Boy, she was fine as fuck. She was fine as hell. Let's fast forward to his. Well, I've seen none of his baby mamas. I already got two. Never. Well, let's just say they were average about 7. Okay. Let's fast forward to the alleged white lady, although she wasn't white. Remember the white lady that everybody supposedly was saying, he's smiling at her. Dr. Umar is giggity cuckoo and the gaga at a white lady at a home tep stand where she was selling a grassroots shit while he's getting his phone repaired. Let's harken back to that lady. Let's fast forward to Suki Hana. And let's just say, allegedly, Sexy Red. I don't know what he would be doing with Sexy Red, but okay, she's grown. Out of all the ladies that I just mentioned, What the hell? And I'm not saying that all, big girls don't need love. Of course they did. Of course they do. You could have picked any other big girl other than that. Because when she took her shirt off, oh my God. And I hear the Umar say, they roughed her up. They roughed her up. They ain't roughed that girl up. If anything, I wouldn't have dudes surrounding her. I wouldn't have dudes surrounding her. I would have a whole bunch of females like, go and get that. Because again, she threw something on stage that could have been a freaking bomb. It could have been a bomb and nobody would notice. Nobody would care. He would have been injured along with what? How many? It was like 300 in the room. But no one gives a fuck about that. No one gives a fuck about that. That woman said, be at Smoothie Kings. Smoothie King. What the fuck is Smoothie King? It's like they challenged Corey Holcomb. Some girl challenged Corey Holcomb. Go to Pal Talk. Go to Pal Talk. What the hell is Smoothie Kings? God damn. She need 10 of them motherfuckers. But anyway, I ain't the one. I need to get on my fucking grind. But anyway, out of all the girls, I gotta find this shit. Out of all the girls, you mean to tell me that Dr. Umar spent time at a hotel with a woman that looked like she just had 10 kids? Nigga, please. Nigga, please. Nigga, please. Nigga, please. Man, let me put this shit up again so you can understand where I'm coming from. Oh, let me see. I can't find it. Let me put this up so you can understand where I'm coming from.
That is a
Why in the blue fuck would you ask something like that dumb?
Oh man.
Why did
What are we doing? I want people to look up the white girl, the conscious stripper. I don't think his baby mama's on there. I want you to look at every female that has taken pictures with him, right? Has taken pictures with him. I don't get into his personal business or whatever. His personal life when it comes to certain shit like that. She's still pregnant with 10 kids. He said popping out a unit every 9 months. Are you telling me, man, if welfare wasn't a thing? Let's not get on that. Let's not get on that. But again, look at the conscious stripper. Look at the white girl, the alleged white girl. Who else? Suki Hana and Sexy Red. Let's just supposedly he talked to Sexy Red and he ain't snapped no pictures. Well, he snapped pictures with everybody. So I'm not going to say that. Let's just stay on Suki Hana. Suki Hana is 10 times better. 10 times better than the girl that went up and bum rushed Dr. Umar. 10 times is better. What in what world? If that's the case, then that means the brother must be desperate, which I don't think he is. And you can make fun of conscious before cookies, whatever. That's the slogan. I don't touch that shit. But what I am concerned about is why is everybody in his pockets and on his Johnson and Johnson? Why? Because he's part of the gun. He's supposed to be about the community. So the brother's single. He's not married to anybody. I mean, if he gets somebody pregnant, which I hope he doesn't, that'll be on him. As long as he's taking care of his kids, that's all we care about, right? So let's continue with this little comic relief.
Sound about right? Now, in my personal opinion, that scenario sounds very simple. And in my experience, the simple answer is usually the right answer. The simple answer is usually the correct one. That's just my personal opinion. Like, it sounds like to me, he did that sister wrong in some kind of way. And like I said, the only time chicks will go that crazy is when you lay that bite. And then you treat them like they don't exist afterwards. They know you.
Sounds like something that you would do. I mean, if you want to keep it funky. It sounds like something that you would do, but you're a married man, right? I mean, that's all the fuck you do. You go and you treat women like shit all the time. You go and you interrupt their conversations. It could be all girls in the room. You just go in there and just interrupt their conversations and all this other shit. I mean, let's keep it a bean. No, I'm setting the record straight. Wait your turn, nigga. And then you can set the record straight. Only these conscious brothers. Yeah, there's only one conscious brother that's getting it done. Actually, I gotta put two in there. I mean, Q Butter doing his thing. I wouldn't particularly call it a school, but listen. That ain't my concern. My concern is he's there for what? He's there for what? The kids. Shouldn't that matter? I mean, what's grown for the grown folks is grown for the grown folks. And when it comes to the kid, we put the kitty in the kitty space, right? What's grown is grown, and what's for kids is for kids, right? Sometimes we mix the two, and it's just very, very, very sick. In other words, we want to do some kitty shit. It's very, very, very fucking sickening. Simple answer when Usher was accused of giving the girl herpes. How did that turn out?
Why the blue fuck would you ask something like that dumb?
Oh man.
Oh, you're killing me with that shit. Bless up. Slim TV in the building. Now, okay. Well, the white girl, first of all, she, according to her, she's not white. Now you're going to make me look for it. Wow. You're going to make me look for it. Obviously, let me see. Because Umar was in the mall. There we go. It ain't take me that long to look for it. It ain't take me that long to look for it, fam. Now, I'm gonna get off that, and I'm gonna go to what I was talking about. Right here. I'm gonna take the sound down. Now, he's getting on everybody that basically has been with a white chick. Okay? But right here, I'm going to blow it up. This is the alleged white chick that everybody said. Now, take a look at her and take a look and put that Snapchat, snap and copy and paste onto an invisible photo. Take the big girl, do the exact same thing, put them together, and I want to ask you a question. Which one would you prefer to be with? Which one would you prefer to screw? You're basically making fun of the guy. Come on now, you're basically treating him like saying he basically sticks his in everybody. Come on, man. So anyway, this is the alleged white woman that he's supposedly been with. This is the alleged white woman. The story is his cell phone, something went wrong with his cell phone. He was at the cell phone store at the time. He went over and he went over somewhere at the mall, got some incense and sticks and stuff like that. And the owner at the time was her. That was the owner. Come on, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe as well. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe the video. Like, share, and subscribe the video. This is the woman that owned at the time. I don't know if she still owns it or not. The alleged whole tepper stand where they buy all sticks, incense, chakra beads, and everything like that. This was the alleged woman. And obviously, she was like, "Are you a famous person?" And she asked what his name was, and he said, "Dr. Umar." Was like, "I never heard of you." So it's like, so he gave him her phone, and he pointed like, "Yes, that's me, Dr. Umar." And everybody was like, "Oh my God. Oh my God." Yes, Egyptian. Do you know that Egyptians go on trees in many different colors? You know, if you go to the deepest, darkest parts of Egypt, you're gonna see what? Black people. When you go to the lightest of the Egyptians, you see what? Light people. You would think there were white people on that particular side. I'm gonna go to Egypt one day. I am going to go to Egypt one day. And shouts out to Ash Quasi. I am going to go to Egypt one day, and I'm going to prove to you Negroes that there are even people like her that grow on trees every other day. I believe they're called Ethiopians. Now, let me Let's see. Let me take that off, and let's go back to Mr. Angryman, shall we? Let's go back to Mr. Angryman. Why are you so angry?
You got any type of function, they are gonna show up. They gonna show up and they gonna show out. Point blank, period. Okay?
So what you're saying is, if that's the case, if black women are going to show up and show out, if that's the case, then you do realize that out of every, let's just say, allegedly, every black chick, right, that is supposedly conscious, there's going to be one or two that acts out of balance. There's always somebody. There's always going to be somebody. Unfortunately for me, when I went to his lectures twice here in Vegas, there was none. There was none at all. So what are we talking about here? There was none, no women that acted up in the lectures that I went to. They was all acting like adults, each and every single one of them, the brothers included. No one acted up. No one showed out. Angryman does not like black men. I'm just gonna say it outright. Until he can call me out on it, he don't like black women. So he's arguing with them. He's always fucking arguing with them. Go to Aaron O's previous lives with him in them. Go to everywhere that go where Angryman goes, and you will see, brothers and sisters, that Angryman is who he says he is. And that's the truth. That's the honest to God truth. Now, true to fact, he is he's a hardworking man. He's a hardworking man. No bones here. But the constant disrespect and I say, if you don't like somebody, why constantly make videos about them? It's YouTube. People are gonna make YouTube channels, and he's the hierarchy. He's the top flight when it comes to famous YouTubers. I get it. Make your money, man. Make your money. But let's be accurate, shall we? Let's be accurate with our words. Let's be accurate with our thoughts. Again, being with Miss Shirley, really? Nah. Being with a woman like that. So I can't believe we are on his. I can't believe we were on his Johnson. So you mean to tell me? Oh my God! So you mean to tell me he brought this chick up to the hotel? Let's just say the last trip that he had to Atlanta. The last trip. Did she put a baby on him? We never talked about that. Did she put a baby on him or something? With the exceptions of Big Shirley, everyone who has accused whom are Johnsons of something has made a profit of some shape or form. I believe that. And so is Tasha K. But Tasha K need to pay that $4 million. $4 million.
Why in the blue fuck would you ask something like that dumb?
Oh man.
I don't know. I don't know. Talk about accountability.
That is accountability for what Mr. Steele is saying, that he knows that it's a lot of men out here are not leading to give a woman something to submit to follow.
We all talk about we're leaders of our community, but we have nothing to what are we leading? Where are you leading our people to? Angryman. I never said I was a leader. Then shut your crazy ass up. You're married, right? To your woman. Is your woman an African American woman? Is she Black American? Is she African? I don't know. People that already made fun of you. Sorry, I'm mixing using text voice. That's okay. I do that same thing too. I do the same thing too. People using you said the same thing in an interview with anything. Oh yeah. Yeah, when I do that exact same thing, it's like you missed a couple of words, you white bitch. But they'll never put a black lady as a voice text. They'll never do that. They'll never do that at all. But let's get more into it. Jesus Christ.
Like, that's real shit. Because to me, when she said, I was with you last night, and then she said, look in my bag. Look in my bag. She had something in that bag. I don't know what she had in that bag. I don't know what was in that bag. I don't know if it was a diary in there where she done wrote down what happened. I don't know if her phone was in there. You better hope look, if that's what happened, he better hope she ain't got no pictures. You better hope she ain't caught him with them sneak photos. You feel me? You know the sneak photo. Look.
Why in the fuck would Umar attend a lecture that people were paying him to be in? People are paying him to be in a lecture. And then as soon as the lecture is over, why in the fuck would he risk being in a room? First of all, he has security with him, right? He has security with him at all times. And we're going to talk about the security part in a minute. We're going to definitely talk about that in a minute. We're going to relive this whole thing one last time. So when he goes back to his hotel, normally he's by himself, but I'm not gonna be naive, because I can hear all the voices like, come on, Loc, come on, Loc. So he travels around the world and not get not one bit of poom poom. I'm not saying that. But at the same time, I'm not on the man's job like that. I don't give a damn what he does. I know what he says when it comes to building a school and getting it done. I know what he says, and I know he's sticking to his word right now. That's the only thing that I know. That's what I know. That's the only thing that I know, and that's the only thing that I care about. The rest of y'all, the only thing y'all seem to have y'all pockets in his pockets, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. But needless to say, yes, he's in the room by his lonesome, and he's online, and he's going back. He's doing a live stream on his phone. Or he goes back home to Wilmington, and he does a live stream there. Or he's at the school, and he's at the school putting in work. Why would a man have that much time? Unless, again, harping back to last year when he went to Atlanta last year and did a lecture, we don't know where. He's been over here 3 times. He's been to not Prim. I forgot that city over there. But anyway, he's been here to Vegas twice. And I've been to his lectures over here twice. He's never had any issues over here. So at least we know. And even if that were so, even if he was screwing some woman's brains out, some black woman's brains out, because everybody's talking, I can't wait for, boy, we can't wait. We're sitting there waiting. We're sitting here waiting for that white girl to show. I can't wait, because he said he would never be with no white girl. We're incorrectly masturbating over some nigga, pause. Nigga, what he does with his time. Now, I don't mean to call him all nigga. I'm just, this is crazy at this point. Whoa. As men, we be the last group of people to hold women's accusations at face value, i.e. Brian Banks. Correct. It is common knowledge that Umar does not want to be in the company of a woman by himself. No. He has mentioned it more than at one occasion. I know he has. He wants 2 women. Now, let's not do the joke. But she is 2 women. She's 2 women in one. Let's not do that. Whatever happened to the 2 women that he wanted? Why does it have to be 1? Shouldn't it be 2? Now, one woman coming up to him and saying, I was with you last night. Okay, with me last night where? Where were you? Were you here? Was you here at the lecture? Was you here at the line? Where was you? Was you at the restaurant that was in? Where was you? I never seen you a day before in my life. Where was you? I don't know you. But we don't know, do we? And as far as whatever's in the bag, it was probably a book. A used. If it was a used condom, so what? That's his business. But we don't know. And what does it matter? The boy was being attacked by a woman that did not need to be there. did not need to be there. Did not need to be there. And for people to go, well, he done this woman harm. He could have, she could have, why is he still going? Why didn't he just stop the show? The show must go on. I'm not stopping putting a hold on my mission just because a woman wanted to shout obscenities. Why couldn't you just wait until after the show, after the lecture, and gotten a hold of me? Gotten a hold of me then. Well, I'm not doing a lecture. You had the nerve to come up there and disrupt something that is needed. But y'all don't give a fuck about that. This dude don't give a fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all don't care. Y'all do not care at all. Had the 49ers had left her, had the 49ers left her left tackle.
Why the blue fuck would you ask something like that dumb?
Oh man.
Oh shit. The 49ers would have left their right tackle. You was so stupid. The Super Bowl would have had a different outcome. You was so full of shit. You was full of shit. You was full of shit. Nothing was in that bag, but the breeze from the air conditioning nearly took it away when she threw it up there. But the point, I'm worried about more what the outcome could have been. You don't see what I'm saying? I'm more worried about that more than anything else, because it could have been a bomb, but most people don't care about that because he's a brother. But had it been a white man, they would have did much worse. But you don't complain about that. You don't complain about those. They did that sister wrong when all them white security guards grabbed her. All them white security guards grabbed her. They was wrong. But when it comes to Umar's lecture, oh, he wrong. Why is he still talking? Why is he still talking? He should have stopped the show. He should have said they could have she been a little bit more gentle to her. He could have been a little bit more gentle to that black woman. The black woman that was yelling, get your dick away from my face. Get your dick away from my face. That's what she was screaming.
For him to say to me, in my personal opinion, for him to say, I wasn't with you last night, as opposed to saying, what? Where was the shock? Where was the shock and the outrage?
So now you're spinning narratives. That's what we're doing. Now we're spinning narratives. Okay. Now we want to spin narratives. I got you. Anybody want to challenge me on that? Please do. Please do. Please do. I'm not running from anything. Now we gotta act shocked. We gotta say certain words. It's like, excuse me, sister. Excuse me, sister. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Whoa, 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 bitch. What the whoopty 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 whoop? And it's like, all he said was, who is this queen? We take little words that Umar says, but we don't take face value of what Donald Trump says. We don't take face value of what any white man said. We don't take nothing at face value. We are crazy. And that I beg Dr. Umar, please take your shit and go. Just go. Go to a land where it will. Most black people will follow you back to Africa, follow you back to the root, follow you back to the roots. That's where we need to go. Guarantee you, people will follow. And everybody else here in America will suffer. Like, hey, if I get my passport, I swear to you, one of these days I'm gonna get my passport, and I will save up for that trip to Africa when we go, because I believe Umar's going back to Africa this summer, and I want to go when he goes. I definitely want to go where he goes. This is ridiculous, yo.
Because you know, when a motherfucker lies, sometimes they repeat what the person said. So it's like, I was with you last night. You was with me last night. Well, what? Or I wasn't with you last night. And then to take it a step further, I've never seen you a day in my life.
Now you're pandering. Now you're pandering. Now you're fucking pandering. If the man says, I never seen you a day before in my life, that's obvious. That's obviously set in stone. That's you're gonna have to take that in face value. I take it as the truth until someone proves you wrong. Can that woman prove him wrong? Maybe, maybe not. We will see. We will see days on end.
What's good, We-On-Loc?
What's good,
man? You know, I was sitting in my office thinking, listening to some commentary on what this lady did. Do you know that according to Georgia law and the jurisprudence with it, if one person other than her would have stood up and agreed with her and suggested to let her through, that could have been considered inciting a riot. Do you know that?
Yes.
If you read the Georgia statute, but it can't be just her alone. If one person would have stood up and said, let her through, that would have been considered inciting a riot.
The lady behind her was pointing at like, yo, handle that business.
Right.
Handle that business.
My question is, what was the interaction with her and the other young lady prior to her walking down toward the stage?
Now, I heard about that, but I couldn't hear what she was saying because it was just so loud that he was speaking loud and the other brother was saying, keep on talking. So I couldn't hear what she was saying.
Right. Well, I mean, there had to have been some type of interaction, or there had to have been some type of previous interaction with the lady for her to get up and follow her. Now, think about it. You have what, 300 to 400 people? I'll say 300 people in there. What would make that person point her out to security?
Good question. Could this have been a prank? by by Miss Shirley and possibly another lady? Could it?
Could have been. It could have been
Could have
orchestrated,
been an ambush.
or
Like I mean, it's no different. It's no different from Malcolm, I would say. But I'm not saying that Dr. Umar is Malcolm. I'm just saying it's somewhat similar incomes. Like, take your hand, instead of saying take your hand out of my pockets, it's you was with me last night.
Well, in New Orleans, we have a local idiot by the name of Byron Cole. Okay? And Byron Cole, I need you to really think about this objectively. Byron Cole is a menace to the city. He always interrupts city council meetings. He always interrupts other speeches and things of that nature. So when someone sees him coming at the door, they know to keep an eye on him, right? So that means that he's familiar with who's ever at the door. Could it be that the person who was behind her was familiar with who she was?
Possibly. I have no clue, fam. I have no clue. All I know is my only concern was what she threw up on stage. Now, like I said before, it could have been a bomb. Right. It could have been like a bomb, a stick of dynamite, something. And it could have injured him, and it could have injured a whole bunch of other people.
Well, like, the two lectures I've been
something like that.
Yeah, the two lectures I've been to, they were patting down people at the door. I was shocked that no one was being well, no, they did have security and people were being patted down at the FDMG.
Always. Always has security.
Yeah. So, but as far as motive is concerned, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. No one is asking what made the lady behind her flag down security.
Because she was, because obviously, and this what people were hearing in the back where they were recording. She was screaming some obscenities. I don't know what the hell she was screaming. And everybody else was hearing her scream while she was coming towards the stage. Something, and I think you even alluded to it before. Where did she say go to? Where did she say go to? Where?
Smoothie King on the 10th.
Smoothie King. What is that?
I don't know, but she also suggested that a man had his penis in her face.
Oh, we all seen that. And oh yeah, I was in my old sector, and it was like, oh, them people was manhandling her. She wasn't being manhandled. But I want your opinion. Do you think that lady was being mistreated?
No. If she came there calmly and she addressed calmly, then there's no need to roughhouse her. But if she came there violent, then you have to meet with equal or greater force.
My point exactly. But we got people in our community saying, you supposed to be in the conscious community. You supposed to be a black scholar. You supposed to be this. Supposed to be that. Why are you still talking? And you got your security roughhousing this woman.
Well, watch this.
At one point, I said I would have shot her.
Have you ever seen the treatment of a streaker on a football field?
Yep.
Okay.
They tackle your ass.
They tackle it, and you get a knee and an elbow. We had one for the Super Bowl.
Check this out. I've been to WWF before. Before it was it's WWE. It was WWF back then.
Mm-hmm.
You cross those barriers, you are all go. All go. Ain't no. If it's a wrestler, they whooping your ass. If it's security, they whooping your ass. If it's the referee, they whooping your ass. You can say anything you want to them. You can cheer them, you can boo them, you can say all obscenities, whatever. Once you step outside that barrier, done. Same thing with the basketball court. Basketball court, some dude was running around. No, it was this lady, right? It was
right. I saw it.
Didn't you see what I'm talking about, right?
I saw exactly what you're talking about.
Animal rights person or something.
And
yep. She immediately got tackled.
Yeah. Well, like I said, We-On-Loc. We had one at the Super Bowl. Did you know we had a streaker for the Super Bowl?
I didn't even see the Super Bowl.
Google it. They whooped his ass. Excuse my language.
I believe it. I believe it. I would have stuck my cleats up, stuck his cleats in the stomach.
Like, yeah. So, I mean, like, even with all the security at the Super Bowl, there was still someone that managed to make it to the field. He didn't get very far, but he still made it to the field.
Look, let me get with you on this. You see how big she is, right?
That was a big girl. She's ever been maybe 400 pounds.
Why in the hell, out of all the women that he's allegedly been with, why would he want to be with her? Why? Was he that desperate?
Well, I'm gonna say this in tongue in cheek. Boy. Usher had him a big girl.
Allegedly. We ain't gonna throw out. We're gonna say allegedly had a big girl.
That was a big girl.
And gave her an infection. Now he's married. I wonder what his wife thinks of him now.
That woman had a full press conference with the biggest women's rights activists in the country, Gloria Allred. Some of the women for the R. Kelly case. She is her and her daughter, Lisa Bloom, are two people that women call when they've been assaulted by law enforcement. And correct. Even Gloria Allred had to say, some shit ain't right here. That's why I said, as men, I'm not saying that we should not believe women, but we should not be pointing the finger at a man who's been accused of something without having all the facts in front of us, because we go through it all the time.
All the facts.
Brian Banks. I mentioned Brian Banks. Brian Banks is a poster child for that bitch might be lying. Excuse my language.
I think I've heard of him before.
Brian Banks is the football player from Polytechnic, the same high school Snoop Dogg's son went to, had a full scholarship, and then got accused by a young lady of the R word, right?
Okay, all right.
The guy went to jail for 10 years. Her and her mom ended up suing the school board for $1.5 million. He came out and she contacted him on Facebook and apologized and said that she lied. So they since overturned the case. He did get a chance to go and play with the Atlanta Falcons for like 3 years, but they overturned the case. And guess what has happened to this young lady and her mama? Nothing.
I'm just saying we need to be cautious here, because there's been a lot of deceitful people throughout the years, especially the one that proclaimed to get hit in the face with a brick. I was like, well, first and foremost, if I hit you with a brick, you unconscious or dead. If I hit you that hard with a brick, or you got a big giant, it doesn't. Will leave a bigger scar than what you had on your cheek.
No, if a woman hits another woman with a brick, she's going to the hospital. If a man hits a woman with a brick, she's going to the upper room.
Oh, oh.
She's going to the upper room. The upper room.
Now, if you put, I think it was ceiling or whatever, she probably like, you know how people get Botoxic or whatever, and then put it in their face, and it's like, oh my God, you do anything for $1. We would do anything for $1. And I'm saying, I was gonna text him, and I was gonna say, just sell the school, brother. Just sell it, because we don't need this shit. We don't have no appreciation for shit like this. None whatsoever.
Well, I mentioned before, there is nothing that Umar Johnson could do to satisfy the naysayers. Nothing. He could open the school tomorrow with 50 kids, and they'll say there's not enough kids. He can open it with 200 kids, and they'll say it's not enough kids. There's absolutely nothing he can do to quell the naysayers.
I could bring up evidence, right? And did you see the video where the journalists were going inside of the school, and inside of the school everything looked good. To be perfectly honest with you, everything looked good. You had workers working inside the school, getting it prepped, getting it ready, just doing possibly some final touches to the electricity or whatever, what have you. And the only thing he needs to do is just put furniture in there. And you still got people saying it's like, it's never going to open. It's never going to open. It's never going to open. We don't practice patience. But if a white man come up with a ice cream factory that's Ben and Jerry's or some shit, we going right to the ice cream, getting that ice cream.
Well, I tell you this, I
deserve anything. We don't.
I make it I make it a annual habit to visit Cheney University. I've been doing so for the last, oh my God, 17 years. I think I may have missed 2 years, and one of those years was Hurricane Katrina, and another year something drastic happened in my area. But I'm a proud graduate of Coppin State University. All right, we have a hall on Cheney's campus. All right, and I make it. We have a group called Friends of Coppin, and we look after that hall. So I say that to say this: I visit FDMG pretty often. I've been inside that building quite a few times.
And your impression?
Oh boy, I've seen some. I've seen some schools that the naysayers are describing. That one isn't it. The school is too young. Now, if you want to talk about J.K. Haynes in Baton Rouge, you have St. Martinville High School in St. Martinville, Louisiana. You have Ellie Rob Wynn in New Orleans. You want to see some horrible schools and question why students are there? I can show you some schools, man. I can show you some schools.
And most of those schools have mold in them and stuff like that, right?
Well, I'll put it like this. Ellie Rob Wynn High School used to be a hospital during World War II. The cafeteria is where the morgue used to be. They turned it into a high school in 1979. Okay? And the school has been in disrepair ever since then. There's a school by the name of J.K. Haynes, man, in Baton Rouge in Scotlandville, will make you question how do you feed children in this cafeteria, and how do children go to class out of these rooms? And these are public run schools. Now you have Piney Woods Academy. Piney Woods is in Mississippi. It is the oldest boarding school for Black children in the country.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It opened in 1901 by Dr. Jones, but its inception started in 1888. 1888.
1888.
And they didn't acquire the property until 1901. The first building. What'd you say?
And this is in New Orleans.
No. Piney was in Mississippi.
Yeah, that's Mississippi.
Oh, okay.
They didn't put the first building on the ground until 1909. So count with me. What you got? You got 1888 to 1909. Mr. Jones was famous for having class outside in the woods. And it started with just 3 children. Now ask me what the enrollment of that school is. That's been open since beginning of the century.
I don't know.
The enrollment is only 27 children. They stay afloat by tuition.
Mm.
But the cloud they want to put over FDMG is how can you keep that place funded? I can give you examples of about maybe 5 schools that have have an enrollment under 50 children.
He's not gonna start off with having, I want to get my math right, at least under 300. Well, he's going to start off second through 4th or 5th grade.
Well, the formula is to start with 3rd and then add a grade up and down each year.
Mm-hmm.
That's normally the formula. The formula is to start with 3rd grade. When
Okay.
most charter schools start, like in New Orleans, we have 100% charter schools. There are no public schools in New Orleans at all. There's only 2 cities in the entire country that don't have any public run schools, and New Orleans is one of them. So when charter schools start, they start at 3rd grade and then they add a grade down and up.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a high school, they'll start at that point. They'll start at 9th grade and build up.
Well, once he gets he's going to do this for a year, and then obviously when the money comes flowing in, which it will, then he's going to start off, I think, add on 6 through 8, and then the next year, then in the following year, he'll progress that way.
I've always said that the building on the park side of the bigger building. Yeah, I've always thought that he should have turned it into commercial space.
He probably will.
But I do know that
he's got the gym done, and he's got the gym done, and pretty soon, I would say possibly in April, he will have that school completed and everything, because he did announce paint day. He did have a whole bunch of cleaning supplies and all this other stuff in his cart and everything. So he's going to start the painting process, and then he's going to put the furniture in there, or put the carpet, and then put the furniture in there, and pretty much that'll be that.
There's a gentleman more money, man. We got to talk about the money.
Yeah, there's a gentleman from New Iberia sent him a bunch of paint. about shit. It's been about a month now. He sent them a lot of paint.
D, you
No
can't.
money.
D, come on, you got to know what's going on here.
Of course, I know what's going on.
So, but so there was. So what? Why clown about this, man? Why we got to?
I'm
Why
not
we got to
no, but
continuously
brother,
do this?
come on. We listen. We're talking about repetitious situations. We're not talking about once every 5 to 8 years we got a Umar situation. We're talking about every year or two he gets into some kind of situation with the females. Now, let me say this, We-On-Loc. Listen, just hear me out. How many times you been to an Umar Johnson event?
Twice.
You know how many times I've been? 3 times.
3?
Yes.
Okay, so 14,
14, 17, 2021.
Okay.
When Umar was at those events, what were the women doing?
Acting accordingly.
We-On-Loc, stop.
No. I have old recordings.
That's the same thing. That's the same thing I told you earlier, D. Durrell. I mean, you may have seen something different, and that's fine.
I told you.
We-On-Loc.
But the ones that I went to.
Hold on. With conundrum, I'm not saying you wasn't telling the truth, but I'm saying what I seen with my own eyes and what other people who've been to Umar events have seen too. I'm not saying I'm not trying to discredit anybody, but We-On-Loc. You went to 2 events. The women were acting accordingly.
Yes.
Okay, how you know that?
I have never seen any woman come up and do some foul shit. I have never seen it.
No. I ain't talking about like what she did. I'm talking about you telling me Umar have women surrounding him, dressing a certain way, flirting all in his face.
There were a couple.
Come on, be honest.
There was I'm telling the truth. There was a couple when you put it that way. Yeah,
right?
There were a couple, yeah.
And he looked like he was enjoying himself.
I mean, what the fuck? What the fuck? He's single. He's single.
That ain't what that ain't got nothing to do with it. If he was enjoying himself,
so what do you suggest he do? So what do you suggest he do?
You was enjoying yourself.
But what do you suggest he do? I'm asking you, what do you suggest he do? Not enjoying himself? Or what do you suggest he do?
What I suggest a 49-year-old man do is get married. That's what I suggest he do. Yes.
I agree.
I suggest he get married.
But you know something?
Once he completes the mission and he's
the mission.
Is D. Durrell. He mentioned one of the biggest mistakes that he has made is not getting married before he started his mission. Because now getting married, hear me out. Getting married right now, you have to question the intent of the person he's marrying. For example, it's not that much different from someone, Marshall Falk. Nobody wanted to be bothered with Marshall Falk before he went to San Diego State. But once he went to San Diego State and he got popular, then all the women at Carver High School that turned him down now wants to be married to him. So now you have to question whether or not they really want to be with him or they really want to be with him because of who he is.
Yeah, but come on, man. You
does that? I mean, am I making sense or am I not making sense?
But that's with almost any athlete.
But I'm saying,
come on, but you know, Marshall Falk was a well-known, one of the best running backs that ever came out of Louisiana. Come on, man. Let's not act like people didn't know who he was.
Hold on, wait a minute. D. Durrell, I don't know of Marshall Falk. I know Marshall Falk.
I know, but you just not act like Marshall Falk didn't date.
You're not hearing what I'm saying. Marshall Falk. I'm not gonna get into the man's personal life because I don't want the shit.
Come on, I'm from man. You know, I've heard of Marshall Falk when I was in middle school. Marshall Falk's name was all over the state. He was a 5-star athlete.
Bro. No, he was not. He was not. Bro, let me tell you something.
Come on
When
now.
Marshall, hear me out. When
Marshall
Marshall
Falk
Falk was
turned
drafted,
down LSU because LSU wanted to make him into a they wanted to make him into a put him in the secondary. That's why he went to San
bro,
Diego State.
Marshall Falk did not play running back in high school. You know that, right?
What he played.
He was a cornerback. He was fast. When San Diego State came to call for high school, they came to find a guy by the name of Bobby McGowan. Bobby McGowan was our feature running back. Him and another guy by the name of Tyrone Jones. Tyrone Jones ended up going to Grambling.
Right.
Marshall Falk was a cornerback. They saw he was fast. The person who came to recruit Bobby McGowan was not a running back coach. He was actually coming to fill in for somebody else. But he wanted Marshall Falk.
Okay.
Wayne Reese had Bobby McGowan on the table to actually go to San Diego State.
Okay.
Not Marshall Falk.
So let me say this as it relates to Umar Johnson. We-On-Loc,
Okay.
you saw Umar Johnson enjoying the attention. Umar Johnson was enjoying the females, by the way, attractive females of all ages, all skin tones, and all shapes and sizes, by the way. He was enjoying himself.
To be
Right?
perfectly honest with
I
you,
mean, as he
No,
should.
there were no
let's
big
just
women like.
I'm trying to humanize the situation
As he
because you're trying
should.
to act like this man is not like he was enjoying himself.
As he should.
Yes.
We-On-Loc, did you see him
Yeah,
enjoying
yeah.
himself?
Yes.
Okay, good. So
So
in him enjoying himself, I'm pretty sure there was some flirtatious innuendos about, the after party situations. I would
Hey,
imagine. No, hold on,
D.
wait,
Durrell.
no, come
D.
on.
Durrell. D. Durrell, you said
I know what
D.
he's trying
Durrell.
to do.
Hold on,
I
D.
know what he's
Durrell.
trying to do. I know
D.
what he's
Durrell,
trying to do.
when you say I'm pretty sure, that is an assumption, sir.
It is. I'm making an assumption based on We-On-Loc saying that he was enjoying himself a lot in those
Hey,
situations.
We-On-Loc.
Yeah.
Me and D. Durrell got a bet, man. And D. Durrell, you see that? Well, I don't know if I got my camera. I got my camera on. Let me see.
Listen, he was
Yeah,
enjoying.
he got to buy me a cigar from that place down there.
I'm gonna
What?
and you got to give me my steak from Steak 48. I want my steak.
Man, this dude need to be stopped.
My
For
steak.
real, for real.
But We-On-Loc, I love that dude though, man. You got to understand that. You know.
Yeah,
That's my boy.
I feel, man. Look, man, I'm pro Umar, man, but I gotta,
I know you are.
But the thing about it, man, he doing these things like this need to be avoided. That's all I'm saying.
What does it?
I agree, man. But I mean,
what is he doing? What is he doing wrong, D? What is he doing?
He need to get married and chill out and quit messing with all these and putting
And
himself,
guess what?
making himself too
He gonna
available to
get
these
divorced
females.
before he get married. You know why? He hasn't completed his mission yet.
We ain't gonna never get married. The mission, listen, our mission as Pan African is a lifelong situation. Ain't no completing the mission. That's lifelong. And the only completion of the mission is the liberation of all black people throughout the
If
world.
he gets
And that's going to be an ongoing situation.
if he gets a woman, right? If he gets a woman that goes along with his plan, and they are lockstep with each other, then that's cool. That's great. But how many Pan African women, quote unquote, Sukihanas, are there?
It's a bunch. It's a whole bunch.
Exactly. Versus
It's enough.
a middle-aged
It's
Dr.
enough.
Francis Cress Wilson.
Every city got enough to wife up.
Dr. Francis Cress Wilson. You got something playing in your background. Yeah. But
There's enough.
Too many people.
Enough.
Again, how many Dr. Francis Cress Wilsons versus Suki Hunters do we have out there?
Listen, Dr. Chris Wilson is an exceptional woman.
Well, look, We-On-Loc.
What ideology she comes from.
I'm about to chime out, man. I'm about to chime out, but I'm gonna continue listening in. D. Durrell, you guys go get my cigar, man. Just letting you know.
I'm gonna get it. I got you.
Peace, guys.
We listen to me, We-On-Loc. Listen. You saw Umar enjoying himself both times. Umar is for the ladies. Umar go from city to city, entertaining whatever, entertaining the ladies. I, I ain't tripping on that, but you gotta listen. You got a point now where you can't be getting into these situations. You need to chill out and quit opening yourself to all these females that look at you a certain way, so they don't do the shit that this lady did. This lady flat out embarrassed herself, throwing purses and shit, saying that we've been together. You're lying. I'm gonna show you the proof. And no woman is just gonna do that for no reason. We-On-Loc.
Uh, question. We talk about one woman, right? I thought he said he wanted two.
What? Two women don't matter.
But wait a minute. Hear me out. If one woman, that's one thing. But if two women stand up and say that he tried to do this and that to me, then it possibly would have been
You
a
already had
problem.
one woman that went on Tasha K, saying that Umar tried to do. She did
And
that
she was
last year.
proven to be full of shit.
Oh, now she's
Just
full
like
of shit too.
just
Everybody
like
full of shit except
everybody,
for
and just like
Umar.
including the white woman, just the quote unquote alleged white woman, right?
Everybody full
He
of shit
was
except for Umar.
Kiki, Google and Gaga and over.
Everybody full of shit except for Umar.
I never listen. Dude,
Come
what
on,
he
look,
does,
man. I
has he
ain't
been
hate you know
incriminated?
We-On-Loc, you know
Has
me.
he been
I ain't
incriminated?
listen. I'm for Umar having fun. I'm for Umar, you know, getting into a little, little play situations. I'm shit. I
You know what? You
advocate
know
it.
what? You know what?
But
Fuck all.
Umar got to
You know
be
what? No,
selective,
no, no.
and
I
he
ain't trying.
can't be
Fuck all
he
that
can't
shit.
be
Fuck all that
opening
shit.
himself to all
Hold
these
on, hold on, hold
women.
on, D. Hold on, D. What if that bag had a bomb in it? What if the bag had a damn bomb in it? What would
You
you have
going to the
said then?
extreme?
Did, do we not go by history? Tell me, do we not go by history?
That's
What,
retrospect. It didn't happen.
but what if it did?
Okay, then a lot of people would have been dead, including
Exactly.
Umar. So that's
Exactly.
on security. They don't want to let her walk her ass up
But
there
no, 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 no.
untouched.
You didn't see behind her that the light skinned lady was pointing like, "Come get this woman."
Yeah, but they shouldn't have let her got that far, walking up in there like she just
We
about to just
don't. They
blow the
didn't know
spot
what
up.
was going on. I was like again, we don't like who was this woman walking up to the stage?
They
And
should have
first of
checked it
all,
at
she
the
was
door.
yelling at the back. She was yelling at the back, coming up to the front,
They should
yelling.
have checked at the door.
I agree with that. And obviously there was something in there that they couldn't find. But I'm just saying, what if there was a bomb, dude? I'm still stuck on that shit.
Okay,
I mean,
well
okay,
that would have been a bun, but it really that's on security.
yeah, but we have to see, like, we need to start focusing more on
The
what we
school.
need to do.
Yeah, and that's my
My
thing.
point. That's my point.
That's my
But
point
everybody
too.
wants to focus on how many women Omar allegedly slept with.
Right,
Like,
and
why are we
he's
on his
making it.
job?
He's making that this discussion because he keep getting into these kerfuffles with these women.
Okay,
That's
okay,
him.
okay. The next time I get a hold of him, I'm going to ask him, can you stop doing the kerfuffles with these women that you're allegedly
Right.
and hopefully, hopefully he does the right thing. But other than that, he's a grown ass man. He ain't getting nobody. If he gets somebody pregnant, that's on him. If
Right.
he fucking is incriminated for some great crazy ass reason, that's on him. The
Look,
only thing
look.
we hope to prove that the baby ain't his, or he didn't do nothing. He
He
didn't do
getting
nothing to
himself into
incriminate.
too many situations. He's too open to these females. I mean, bring your
Okay,
little
you
short,
keep
bring
saying
the
that.
chick you
What
got,
is
man.
he
Bring her on the
supposed
road
to
with you, man.
do?
Go to your hotel and stay in there. Quit
That's
opening
what he
yourself to all these different
does.
women, man. He
That's what
doing
he
that. He's
does,
doing
dude.
that and extras.
He has security with him during, before, and after he goes to the hotel.
I know that, but he's opening himself to these women.
Oh, okay. When you say open up, what do you mean?
He entertaining them.
And you're not supposed to entertain them?
Not random. You can't be doing everybody, every random woman. You can't entertain.
And okay, there's
You're opening yourself up for stuff like this, man.
different forms to entertainment. I mean, giggling, smooth. It's like, you looking good, sister. You looking real good, sister. We talking about that? Oh, we talking about,
I'm talking about
oh,
entertaining, meaning you all in their face, they in your face. You verbally bonding. You talking about getting together and freaking, and we gonna come and do this, and
he's,
I'm talking about
has,
the whole shebang.
okay, okay. You've been to his lectures, right? Has he invited you to any after parties or anything like that?
No.
Okay, he's invited me.
Okay.
Have you? I have not once ever heard him say anything to a woman, even to a person that we know. He has never said anything crazy like that. Now,
Right.
past tense, I don't know. I don't follow him everywhere he goes. I don't follow every lecture, every city that he goes. But again, there's different types of flirting and there's different types of talking. Y'all harping on that y'all still harping off that Suki Hana bullshit.
Hey, he put himself in those situations.
Oh God.
I mean, at
Get
this
some
point, you damn near 50 years old, man. We can't keep making excuses for everything you're doing.
get some sleep, D.
I'm serious. I mean,
Get some
you
sleep.
don't you got listen. I'm not saying a man
You a
can't have
hard-working
fun,
man. You
but
need to
but
get
but
some
this
sleep.
man is 50 years old. Like you 50. Like come on, man, you 50.
First of all, he's 47.
Okay,
He
here.
has
Okay,
three.
47. He's
He has
47.
3 more
I
years to
mean,
go.
you're older than me. Listen, it's time for you to put the damn player card up, get married, chill out, and have kids that contribute to the world. But you
He
already got kids. If you chose to have
he
more
already got
kids,
kids. He needs to get what my opinion. He needs to get with one of his baby mamas and marry her. That's my. But I'm not on his jock like that, and I refuse to be on his jock like that. I'm more for about what he's doing over there in Wilmington, Delaware, at that school. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. He gets
okay.
himself in trouble. That's on him. That is on him. Like I said, if he get nobody pregnant, yeah, go to sleep. He need to go to sleep. As long as he's not incriminated, he's not arrested, he ain't got a baby by nobody. I'm good on that. I am super good on that. I am. Let me get this Webster dictionary crap off there. I am so super good. And to that lady. Oh boy. I hope that lady, God bless her. I mean, you want to do something to get that money, get that paper. You want to prove them so bad. It's like we don't deserve nothing, man. We just don't. You got damn near everybody doing commentary about who pussy he done wrecked. Like, oh my God. This is crazy. This is ridiculous. And be on the lookout. I'm gonna have a list. I'm gonna have a list. Probably not this week, but next week. I'm gonna have this list of my version of the Book of Negroes. The Book of Negroes that the names is gonna be this big. It's gonna be in tall order. the list is going to be a very tall order. And who's going to be on that list? You might want to stick around and find out. But this Sunday, look out for this Sunday. I'm like, and this whole Tasha K chick. But and then you got Tasha K running her big fat. Wait a minute. That's. Don't you have somebody to pay $4 million?
Right.
$4 million.
Why the blue fuck would you ask something like that dumb?
Oh man.
That's what that's where we're at. Is this the direction we're going? This is and did your boy prove that little stupid ass? What did he say? I don't want to put it out there like that. That Umar allegedly said something about you know what I'm talking about though, right? Did you there?
Yeah, I'm there. You say he did what?
Your boy Israel. Did he harping back on to the bullshit that he said?
Yeah, the pedo thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to hear that, and I told him I need to. I never saw the videos, or whatever. But we
A
can't do
whole
that.
entire video.
We're not gonna play that game unless somebody been charged and convicted. I'm not playing that game. So
Thank you.
So I can do everything else. He
If
understand, but
if anything, I need to know what you've been charged and convicted of, homie. 3 times? 3 times? In 3 different cities? I'm looking at your record, homie. And you didn't come, and you came up here, Kiki and Kaka and Google Live, Google facing and all this other shit, and you didn't mention none of that from the jump. Oh no, I don't play that on this channel. I'm not trying to have FBI come and contact me. Oh no. I'm not trying to have my YouTube channel taken away all because of some dumb schmuck don't even want to call the shit out and want to have the evidence right then and there. Oh no. And it's gonna take more than just a recording, homie. It's gonna take more than that to convince me of anything. And you 50 what? You 52, 53, 54 years old and you playing this game? Oh no. I mean, it's your friend. That's your friend. That's your man's and them. Keep him over there.
I hear you.
Keep him over there. Let him stay
I'm
away
not
from
gonna
me.
get into all of that, but what I will say is this, man. We're not gonna go into that stuff because I don't. There's not enough evidence to prove or disprove whatever. So we're just gonna move on to something else. I'm not gonna even entertain that.
Mm.
Plain and simple.
You're entertaining.
Now I'm not about to smear somebody's name over something you don't know will be factual.
Well, look. All I'm saying is, you have him on everything. You can't. It's been over 14, almost 15 years. You can't prove anything. You haven't proved anything. You can't try him of nothing. So what are we doing here? You're gonna keep doing it, and you're gonna keep doing it. You're gonna keep putting these little conceptions of web of deceptions on somebody who cares that much for his community, but it's not enough. Nothing is never enough. So You're gonna have people like Angryman. You're gonna have people like uh Tasha K. You're gonna have people like um Israel Mills. I mean, even though that's my boy, uh you're gonna have people clowning this dude all day until the school is open. And even when the school is open, it's like, what the is all this? What's all this? It took him this long to open up the school. What's all this? So he can't win. So you know what I said? And I'm gonna say this to you while you're here. I hope he sells the damn thing. And he goes to Africa. Mhm. Go to Sydney. Go to Sydney. Go to Ghana. I don't care. Because we don't deserve it. We don't deserve it. We really don't.
I hear you, but he still got to do the work,
He is.
and with doing the work, you're going to get scrutinized. So and so he's not near that, and nor should he be rushed to rush and do whatever. But I'm just like this, man. He is doing what he want to do. That's it. That's all I can say.
He's doing what he needs to do to get the job done. In order for him to get the job done, he's going to need support. And he has a base support system. Trust you and me. I know his support system. I know part of his support, not all of his support system. I know part of his support system. And that support system don't even come online. They don't even like me talking about it. I get yelled at almost every other time we're together. We're together for dinner. And every time I talk about it, it's like, why do you keep constantly harking over this? I was like, for one, I'm loyal. I'm loyal to a fault, but I am loyal. They're like, but you're not with him 24/7. I know that. But guess what? If you had if Dr. Umar only had 3 followers, 3 versus 1 billion people, it's like I'm one of those 3 followers. And then pretty soon he constantly gets more following, he gets more following, he gets more following, he gets more following. But the more he gets famous, the more he gets popular, the more problems he's gonna have. So he can't win. So the only thing I can say is continue to do what you do. And for the rest of these YouTubers, they ain't doing a damn thing.
All
But keep
right.
on women all day. Women need to be submissive. Women need to do this and women need to do that. And it's like, why you keep calling me gay? Why you keep calling me gay? It's like, because you sound gay. Just, I don't know. Um, I'm gonna continue to not defend him per se. I'm going to defend the school and what he is doing for that school, which you already seen the evidence. You're just more focused on the money part, which I can totally understand. So why don't you call him and ask him about the money? D,
Yeah.
take your ass to sleep.
I'm just listening to you, man, because listen. I hear what you're saying, but at the end of the day, Umar needs to stay out of these situations with these women. And that's all I'm saying, man. It's time for him to, you know, bring the girlfriend, the fiance, whatever, man, and get out of these females' face. Or you going these women, some of these women are obsessed, some of these women are mentally ill, and they are gonna do things like this woman did for attention. And then you find yourself, because I just saw his response, sitting in the car giving a response, talking about he never met the lady, and he could be telling the truth. But this has happened multiple times. So I'm only basing what the reality is.
And just for context, he was in the car when he was going live, right?
Right.
And based on what I heard, he was at the store, right? He was at the store getting paint.
Well, he was just I saw only 6 minutes, so what I saw he was in the car.
Oh, okay. Well, I saw the extended video.
Oh,
He was
okay.
at the store getting stuff for cleaning, like he was getting like brooms and bleach and some other stuff for that school. Now, if that ain't working, I don't know what is.
I
I
feel you.
don't I don't know what is. But I'll say this again. We're gonna keep harkering back to how many times he done busted it. Why? How
I
many
feel
times?
you, man. I feel you. But I do gotta get going, man. I do need to lay it down and get
Yeah.
some things done. But it's been fun, man. When you go live again, I'm gonna be there.
All right. No
Peace.
problem. Peace. Mm. It never fails. And D one stubborn son of a bitch, but that's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. And I gotta get going too. Yeah. Y'all can have at it. You can have it. Oh, but let's do the cash game real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Real quick. Let's see. Is it this? Nope, not this one. Nope, it's this one. Let's see.
And he ain't getting
marketplace, and all the businesses and all the business that exists here will come together and give us a Black Wall Street credit union, brothers and sisters.
Oh, you ugly ass bitch. Oh, you bald headed bitch. Oh, you goofy ass looking bitch. $4 million. No, no. Oh, oh. Oh shit. That was some long-winded shit. Now she gonna put it out there that you get it. Really? That we're going with it? This porky pig having that. This porky pig, fat boy. The fat boys are back, but I had I had surgery having ass looking. This bald headed, beastly, bear built having ass. This wannabe Grace Jones having ass looking. My Jamaican guy having. You need to, you and your husband, just, I'm gonna be nice. Have some more kids. If you have kids, have some more kids. Go to the Cayman Islands and enjoy yourself. But first, you need to pay that $4 million.
Why the blue fuck would you ask something like that dumb?
Oh man.
Don't you have $4 million to cough up to Cardi B? Worry about that shit. Just go somewhere. Shoot fly. Shoot. If you put glasses on this ugly bitch, she probably look like the dude from the Love Below, from Outcast. Not Silky Smooth, whatever his name is. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I can't wait, I can't wait. That brother right there. Put glasses on to look just like Isaac Hayes looking like Muff. Tasha, you got other things to be worried about. You got some other shit to be worried about. You don't need to be worried about no goddamn Dr. Umar. Dr. Umar didn't even want to give you an interview. That'd be why. That's why he didn't want to give you an interview, bitch. Because you apparently got a usage problem. You used to hearing yourself talk. You're used to all the lies that people spew about, but you want the scoop of anything. Anytime anybody gives you the scoop of something, they're either in jail or they're gay. They're women in jail, prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, or they're gay. You don't never talk about anything that's real. You don't never talk anything that's authentic. You do not. But yet, you want to get with Brother Umar and talk to him about what? You had Michi X on your show, I think it was years ago. Michi X got issues of her own. I mean, I love this sister and all, but she has issues of her fucking own. And she proclaims to do some good for the community. I guess, I don't know. But when you run out of men to wait, anybody, Michi has no room. Michi X has no room to be talking about anybody, especially when she smashed the old boy. When she smashed Tommy Sotomayor, I said, that's it. That's it for me. You have no room. You have no room to talk, bitch. You have no motherfucking room to talk. You smashed the old boy. That's where I draw the line. That bitch can't stop fucking with me. I got all the stop fucking with you. She can't stop fucking with me. And then the whole I don't even want to talk about the whole her and Tariq Nasheed. That's like a dead file. Anyone care about this shit no more. But do what you do. Do what you do. And whatever. I got nothing for you. Only thing I know is she was on Sasha K talking all that shit. Yeah, she never gonna open up school. He ain't never gonna open up school. Okay, that's your opinion. But when he does open up the school, what then? He opens up Umar opens up the school this summer, or hell, next summer, then what? Then what? Then what we're gonna say? It's just what we're doing. That's it. It ain't nothing in this life that's going to satisfy. But I will fairly say there's going to be a few people who will turn the other cheek and to say, finally, the brother has been making progress. The brother is making money. The brother, he finally has kids. He has staff. He has, teachers, lunch aid, whatever he wants in there. I even heard him saying he's going to have a studio, like a recording studio or something in that school. I said, that's super cool. That is so super dope. But no, we don't want to have those discussions because they're too boring. Like, this is perfectly fine with me. You got 4 people, 4 or 5, 6 people, 7 people, 8 people. It's all cool with me because I don't need that much fucking attention to some bullshit that is being spewed all over the fucking internet. I don't need that much attention. Quite frankly, I don't give a fuck for it. Because the man cannot win. The man cannot lay down his foundation. I don't want to say seed, because it's gonna go to 2 different places, if you know what I mean. He's gonna lay down the foundation at Wilmington, Delaware, at that school. The only thing about this, I wish I was there. I wish I was there to help him complete that school, because it largely it still needs cleaning up, but on the upside, it looks good. It looks good. If I were in a situation where I have a little bit of downtime, I can make that flight and I can help him paint one of those rooms. I would. I honestly would. But we don't want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about, well, let's go help the brother out. Let's go help this brother complete what he has started. Let's go help the brother out. Let's go help him complete something that he started. So we can get this thing up and functional by summertime. And whatever else he wants to do with that school or whatever, if he wants to hold a function, he wants to hold a I don't know, whatever community function that he wants to do, let him do it. Let him do it. Let him do it. It's his baby after all. So I will see you guys. Hopefully, I will see more of you positive people out there. But I'm going to try to get my Jamaican brothers and sisters up here when next time, this coming Sunday, I will be inviting my brother EK and, of course, my Jamaican brothers and sisters over here to have a discussion about American culture. I'll be definitely looking forward to that. But until that time,